But my top focus tonight, a dramatic twist in the Dadri lynching case. A court today ordering an FIR against Muhammed Akhlaq's family based on a petition filed by a neighbour in their village. Who can forget that horrific incident in Dadri where a 50-year-old Akhlaq was dragged out of his home and killed by a mob of at least 100 in UP over rumours that he had stored beef. Today his family now faces criminal charges of cow slaughter. On June 9th, a group of residents had moved a court demanding that an FIR be filed against his family for alleged cow slaughter following that forensic report. Take a look at just what this means. Okay, joining me now, Sudhanshu Mittal of the BJP, Juhi Singh, the leader of the Samajwadi Party, and Siddharth Vardarajan, senior journalist, because I want to raise the question tonight. Is Akhlaq's family being made a victim twice over? First, the man is lynched to death. Now his family is being charged with cow slaughter. Joining me now, Sudhanshu Mittal, Siddharth Vardarajan and Juhi Singh. Mr. Mittal, I want to come to you first. Do you believe that this is the way this entire case should be handled? Where is the sensitivity? Where is the empathy? A family today who has lost its earning member less than a year ago is being charged with cow slaughter because of the forensic report based on neighbours who themselves are accused of the lynching?
Razib, whose wisdom and whose discretion or whose judgment are you questioning? Are you questioning the court which has ordered this, or are you questioning the administration of UP? First clarify that, then I can answer to this.
I will make it very clear. I'm going to change it to the Dadri shocker because I am not questioning the court. I'm not questioning the court. I am questioning the manner in which this has played out. This has played out because neighbours who themselves are accused based on that forensic report are now charging the family with cow slaughter. I mean, where is the empathy for the fact that a man was lynched to death for allegedly, and I will still use the word allegedly, for allegedly storing beef? Is this the way the rule of law should work?
So you are saying that the judgment or the judge who has ordered the registration of an FIR has done something wrong? Is this what you are saying?
I am saying the way this case is playing out, it appears that the accused have used the system.
Just a minute.
The accused have used the system to target the victim.
Razib, the court takes cognizance. Razib, there is no using or using the system. The law of land is delivered in a particular way through a judicial process. Even when a complaint is made, the judicial process scrutinizes the complaint and sees whether there is a merit or not. And once they find that there is a merit in terms of violation of law of land, then they order a registration of an FIR.
So you're saying this is
questioning the judicial process and the wisdom of the judiciary to, I mean, I think you're being grossly unfair to the judicial process by attributing motives to it, which is not there.
Okay.
Simple as that. There is a law. Okay. The law is here. The Uttar Pradesh Prevention of Cow Slaughter Act of 1955. The act lays down that whosoever does it is punishable by 7 years of imprisonment and 10,000 rupees of fine. That is the law of land. Now, whosoever it may be, there are no exceptions in the eyes of law.
So the man has died.
The law says whosoever it may be, no caste, creed, sex, religion.
Juhi Singh, please respond.
It is not him who's being charged. Please don't. Let's not confuse the two things. Whoever has died, whoever has killed, is being prosecuted. A crime, when committed, has to be dealt by the law of land, which is being dealt. And if on the other side there has been a criminality, the law of land is being applied there also. Now, if you want to be selective about application of law of land, I think you are doing a disservice to this country.
Okay.
The country has to be blind to who it is. The country has to just follow one diktat, which is implement the law of land. And this is what the court
You made your point.
So don't question the wisdom of the court in this matter.
Okay, you're saying don't question the wisdom of the court, but Juhi Singh, you're the party in charge there, the Samajwadi Party. First of all, you prevaricate when the case happens in terms of actually catching those who are responsible for it. The conviction process is going all too slow. and then suddenly the moment the accused file an FIR, the court in double quick time says, please, the moment the accused file a complaint, the court in double quick time says FIR to be filed against the family. What does this show? Where is your commitment, in a sense, to the original crime which was committed, which was the lynching of a man? It seems now that the storing of beef in the house is the greater crime than the lynching of a man.
Rajdeep, a man was murdered, he was lynched. If it just tells on the mentality of the accused who went to court, we are going to appeal against this order. We are going to stand by Akhlaq and his family and his name, because you are right, a man was murdered, and we are still arguing about where it was found or what was found. And it tells on the sensitivity. Nobody is questioning the judicial process or the law of the land, but the law of the land is as good as we understand it to be. Who are the people who took this matter to the court? The accused, the neighbours, and not only just possession. As per my information, the order was made under 156(3), and they also said that they saw or they were eyewitnesses of some things which were happening, and the court has not heard the other party also and made this order. We will appeal against this order, and okay, it was a judicial process which the court thought proper, but we are not making the case go slow. We are completely in favor of the fact that the guilty should be got to the book, and we are definitely, there is a murder which has been committed. It's a murder,
No, ma'am.
it's a criminal activity.
Ma'am, my worry is that the Samajwadi Party now is also going to play its own vision of
Can you
politics.
understand what is-
No, 1 minute. Let's not have crosstalk. In this program...
What's there to laugh? What's I can't find anybody, so what's amusing about it?
No. 1 minute. Let me turn to Siddharth Vardarajan. Siddharth Vardarajan, I saw in your wire a tweet also that you have put on calling it bizarre. Can we call this bizarre? Can we call this, almost dark humor in a case, as some are saying, or a dark tragedy, that a family which has lost its earning member is suddenly being asked now to prove whether it was involved in cow slaughter or not, and we will have to face further charges?
It's bizarre and dark, but humor it certainly isn't. And I want to draw your attention to the political climate in which this kind of a complaint can be pressed, and the climate in which a judge, and I will not mince my words, to my mind, this is an absurd ruling that, or absurd decision that the judge has taken, that an FIR should be ordered in this case. The political climate is the following: that a heinous crime takes place, Muhammed Akhlaq is killed by a mob that is motivated or incited by activists of some kind or the other. We know that there was a meeting held before the attack took place, and in the hours after the killing, you have senior members from Mr. Mittal's party, including the Culture Minister of India, Mahesh Sharma, and local MLAs, Sangeet Som and others who descend there, not to mention various other unsavory elements from this wider entity of the Sangh Parivar, who enter there and who essentially justify the killing of Muhammed Akhlaq, lend support not to the bereaved family, but to those within the village who were incited to commit this kind of an offense. So it is the culture of political permissiveness and the signals that they have very correctly read, that hum tumhare saath hain, aap aage badhiye, that they have got from within the BJP and the Sangh Parivar, that has emboldened them to take this kind of an absurd measure. And obviously, they will pursue this matter because this is, they are confident that there will be a political party out there, a major political party, one that happens to rule this country, that will come up with every kind of apology for this kind of absurd playing with the law, filing of frivolous, false charges. This matter should be appealed, and those who have filed this complaint should be prosecuted for fabricating and filing a false and a false complaint of this kind.
No, you're saying false complaint, but they are turning around and saying the forensic evidence said that it was beef. The argument that the BJP will make is that the evidence
Rajdeep,
which was found was beef.
Hang on, see, Rajdeep, no.
Yes.
No, Rajdeep, tomorrow if I order a cut of beef from Calcutta and I bring it to Uttar Pradesh or have it in Delhi, and tomorrow somebody finds that outside my house or in my possession, you can charge me, if the law of the land says possession of beef is a crime, charge me with that, although that would also be absurd. And the Maharashtra High Court ruling, which struck down sections of the Maharashtra Anti-Cow Slaughter Act, which Fadnavis passed, has said this. But how can you jump from the possession of a piece of meat in somebody's house? Incidentally, in this case, that particular piece was recovered from the street. How can you jump from that to say that I killed a cow? This is completely absurd. Where is the evidence? Where is the cow? So to jump from a forensic, one forensic test saying that this is beef,
yes,
to laying this charge against the family, is playing with the law.
Is playing with the law. Sudhanshu Mittal, let me just quote to you what Sanjay Rana. No, 1 minute. Mr. Sudhanshu Mittal, Sanjay Rana, a local BJP leader and father of Vishal Rana, and accused in Akhlaq's lynching case, says in a meeting, "We have been yelling at the top of our voices that a cow was slaughtered, but nobody listened to us then. It's now established by the forensic record. The logical thing would be to do justice and punish the guilty by registering a case against Akhlaq and his family for slaughtering a cow." So there is no empathy, no sympathy for Mr. Akhlaq and his family. Instead, today, 11 months later, you are charging them with slaughtering a cow. And Siddharth is right. This has been done on very, very sketchy evidence. On sketchy evidence, the BJP local leadership, instead of empathizing with the family, wants the family to be charged as the accused. The man who's lynched becomes the accused.
Rajdeep, I have never seen more vicious, more perverse, and most distasteful attack by somebody who's expected to be neutral. It is a worst
I am quoting what he has said.
Pronunciation.
I am quoting what he has said.
Around as a senior. Allow me to finish. Allow me to finish.
Yes.
I do not intervene. I do not intervene. So have decency while we are debating. So it is a most. Masquerading as a senior journalist, here is the worst kind of a political activist using what kind of language, what kind of perverse logic. I thought this country, the profession of journalism is just wedded to one thing, which is the majesty of law of land. Law of land to be implemented irrespective of who it is. That is a law of land. If somebody has violated, and now who will decide who's violated? A court. The moment a court decides, you are saying the complainant is this, the complainant is that. Are you out of your minds? Are you not committing contempt by attributing motives to what the judge has done?
Siddharth, respond. You are committing this is contempt of law. Siddharth, respond. No, let him respond.
Allow me to finish.
No, you made your point.
But the moment I am saying something which is contrary to what you believe, do not interrupt me.
No, he needs to respond to you.
Allow me to finish. Here is a case where there is forensic evidence which is brought in on record not by BJP but by the SP government, a government hostile to us, a government which believes in what you all want to believe. That government brings this evidence on record and you want to hold us responsible for that? Are you perverse? Are you out of your mind?
Siddharth,
you have no sense of justice? You have no sense of fair play? You want to accuse BJP? What has BJP to do with this? The BJP is not the complainant. The BJP is not ordered for the filing of an FIR.
No, let him respond now, Siddharth. No, Sudhanshuji, let him respond.
Now you are saying judiciary is out of their mind.
You are committing contempt of court is the charge, Siddharth Vardharajan. So am I guess he believes. Yes.
Mr. Mittal, the crime that was committed that night was the murder of a man. The murder of somebody called Muhammed Akhlaq, that was the crime. The forensic evidence was his body. And that is the fact of the case as far as things stand there. One second. I didn't interrupt you, so listen to me, hear me out. As for your claim that I'm committing contempt of court, well, I'm saying that the finding of the judge in ordering an FIR is perverse. I disagree with it. If you think it's contempt, I encourage you to go and file a case against me. I'm happy to defend myself in court in saying this.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there because clearly...
It is illogical, it is perverse.
You believe it's illogical, it's perverse and...
No.
1 minute.
I should have the last word.
No, 1 minute.
I should have the last word.
1 minute, you will get the last word. I will ask Juhi Singh whether her government, Samajwadi government will challenge this. Are you going to challenge this?
Of course it will.
You are going to challenge it?
Of course it will.
Okay, you will. Then Sudhanshu Mittal, what is the case that you have? Please tell me. You first inflamed communal passions over this issue. Now with UP elections coming, you will use this to your political advantage. It's so clear the way it's being played out.
Mr. Rajdeep Sardesai, before you make these allegations, you must have any substantive evidence to suggest even this. As far as the murder is concerned, we have all condemned the murder. We have all said whoever has murdered must be tried, must be hanged, must be punished. And the law of land is taking its own course. But that does not eliminate the violation of any other law. What perverseness can Mr. Vardarajan propound? I am amazed. That because one crime has been committed, so the other crime can be forgotten. No, sir. That is not the law of land, and that can never be the law of land.
Okay.
The law of land is whosoever shall commit an offence shall be tried for the offence committed. Let us respect this. Let us not be blind to what political
Sir, finding a
and
piece of
subvert
beef
the process of law or subvert the very concept of law. It is perverse.
Finding
So
a
don't
piece-
masquerade
finding
as a
beef
journalist.
does not mean
You are an
you kill
apologist
the
and you are
cow.
a shame for journalism. If this is what you are propounding.
Mr. Mittal, I have mutton in my fridge.
This
Does
is
that
a
mean
law.
I've killed
You
a
have
goat?
not even read
What
the
kind
law.
of foolish logic
The
is this?
law says transportation. Sir,
No, I'm
allow
sorry,
me.
it's not the law. The law is if there is evidence. The law is if there is
illegal.
evidence of somebody
You
having
cannot
killed a
have
cow.
meat.
Please
You
present that
cannot have
evidence.
beef
Sir.
without it being transported to you. Are you saying that you can have beef in your house without it being transported? Are you mad?
No, one minute.
What perverse logics can you propound just to prove a point?
I can buy it and bring it to my house.
Journalists of any standing, and don't be perverse in what you talk.
I'm going to leave
I'm
it.
amazed.
I am going to leave it there.
You are saying that if you are saying that
7 years
it
of
is
punishment,
very
the
sad.
imprisonment is 7 years of imprisonment and 10,000 rupees as fine.
I want to leave it there because
And you are propounding that we should let go the violation of law of land.
No, 1 minute. I am propounding the fact that there is a family which at the moment is still.
Lock up the whole family then. Wonderful, wonderful.
Let's.
Sir, you have to talk about the law of land, Rajdeep.
You
not
say.
propound something which goes against the law of land.
Okay.
That is not patriotic. That is not the ethics of a journalist.
Okay.
You are today propounding anarchy.
I am not
That is
propounding.
not like
Please don't
What
make
kind of
charges.
journalism are you propounding?
No, please don't make false charges against me also that I am propounding anarchy. I am propounding
Sir, you are propounding something which is preposterous.
Please, I am propounding the complete lack of empathy in this entire case and how it is being used to serve political ends. That's all I am saying.
Exactly.
And the law is
I
being
am
misused.
talking about the law of land.
The law is being
Sir,
misused
talk
here.
about the law of land.
Law
If
of the
you
land is
talk
being
about the law
misused.
of land.
Law of the land is being misused here to promote political ends.
Sir,
That's
who
what
will
I'm
decide?
questioning.
Are you saying that the judiciary is misusing the law of land?
I am questioning the courts.
Are you
I
saying
am
that the judiciary is
questioning.
misusing the law of land?
I am
What are you
questioning.
talking?
Okay. You've made your point. Siddharth has made his point and Jui has made her
On the
point.
basis of what?
I am leaving
On
it.
the basis of what?
Okay,
Have
time
you seen
out.
Have you seen?
I'm leaving it there, sir. I'm sorry. I want to leave it there. There's been too much of noise and we've really decided on this program to get away if we can from the noise. This is an issue though which should trouble you and I want to give my take on this. One must respect the rule of law. No one doubts that. It is a court that has ordered the filing of a case against Akhlaq's family for cow slaughter. But one must still ask the question, is this a case where an accused used their access to power to pressurize a victim first to drop charges? And it also clearly seems a case where a family has become a victim twice over. In the shadow of elections in UP, I will continue to ask, who will speak for Akhlaq's family?